It's home, but these days it feels like a prison cell. Israeli forces have put 14-year-old Yehia Derbas under house arrest after accusing him of throwing stones during a protest in occupied East Jerusalem. He says his life has been turned upside down.
Now I go to sleep at 4 a.m. I wake up at 2 p.m. I have breakfast around 3 p.m. At 7 p.m. I have lunch. Everything changed in my life.
It's been a month and he has 5 more to go until his trial. He's been denied his right to go to school. While we interview him, his mother starts to cry. She asks why such harsh procedures have been applied to a child. Yehia was taken here to the Russian compound detention center in West Jerusalem after being arrested. He was kept for 15 days before being transferred to a prison. His family tells us he was interrogated without a family member being present and that he was handcuffed, shackled and slapped while being questioned about whether he threw stones or not. The Israeli government recently passed a law where stone throwers can receive up to a 10-year prison sentence. And following increased tensions in Jerusalem over this past week, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu wants to push through even harsher measures.
The present situation is unacceptable, and we intend to give soldiers and police officers the tools necessary to act very firmly against those who throw stones and firebombs. We're also going to adopt changes in the rules of engagement and for minimum sentence against those who throw stones and firebombs.
Leat Seimel is an Israeli human rights lawyer who has been defending Palestinians for decades.
They try to find some momentary solutions to impose more punishments, to impose more pressure, believing that somehow they will, the whole population, both in Jerusalem and in the occupied territories, they will settle down, they will accept the occupation, they will agree to be occupied, to be denied of rights, etc., etc.
Back at Yehia's house, his friends play football downstairs, but he can't join them. We ask him what stone throwing symbolizes for the Palestinian youth.
We have nothing to fight with. That's why the stone is a weapon.
His mother says she's trying to stay strong, but she dreads the outcome of his pending trial, that her young son, who loves to ride his bike and play football, could end up in prison. Stephanie Decker, Al Jazeera, West Jerusalem.